Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another review. Hope you guys are enjoying some of the content flooding this channel. And again, still using the phone. I hope maybe we can use some new equipment in the future because you're probably going to hear some noises in the background, so I do apologize. But I just got done watching No Sudden Move, which is the latest from I almost said Spielberg, the latest from Soderbergh. As you guys know, he did the Ocean's movies and he's done a bunch of other films that I'm forgetting at the moment. Um, and he did Unsane recently, and Logan Lucky, which I think is a little bit of an underrated film from his. Um, and it came out through the HBO Max hybrid release, and tells a story of two, I'd say like hired hitmen. I think that's what they're supposed to be. Um, and Don Cheadle and Benicio del Toro, and they get wrapped up in this little uh, job of theirs, and they quickly find out that this job is kind of a setup, and they start to figure out what is happening and who set them up, and through that, they are in it to get some dough. So. In a strange way, it's kind of like a heist film in some respects, while also being a noir at the same time, unraveling the mystery and all this. And the trailer, I think I mentioned in one of the collab videos, I found it to be lukewarm at best. I thought it looked interesting from a cast perspective, and I like Soderbergh as a filmmaker from the select work that I've seen of his. And um, I, the thing that I was bugging me from the trailer, and is the complaint that I have with the film, is that I'm not sure what camera he used. I'm not sure what type of camera he used. I'm not sure if it was an Osmo or anything, but majority of the film is filmed in a weird way. It's not traditional. It's not traditional film or traditional digital. It's just a different type of equipment. I know that Soderbergh likes to utilize different equipment in his movies. High Flying Bird was like I think shot on an iPhone, and Unsane this was also shot on an iPhone. So I'm not sure what type of technical stuff that he has been utilizing for this film, but it was a little distracting for me at some points. I was just focusing on the background more than certain characters, and it did become a little, just a little distracting throughout. But beyond that one complaint, I had a very good time with this movie, and for most of it, it is because of the cast: Benicio del Toro, Don Cheadle, and a bunch of other cast. David Harbour, Ray Lotto's in the film. Somebody else is in the film, which I won't spoil. John Hamm's in the film. They're all solid. I think that from top to bottom, it was a solid cast, and particularly Don Cheadle, I thought he was pretty good in the film. Um, and I just found the mystery itself to be very engaging. The narrative itself, both a mystery and a heist, as I laid out to you, but the way that they meshed it together and just the overall appeal of it is very, very entertaining and engaging. And I liked the style of it too. It's very much Soderbergh. If you've watched any of the Ocean movies, it retains a lot of his style, and it just was a entertaining time. I mean, I don't know how else to describe No Sudden Move except just entertaining. And um, I will say also that it does. I mean, as a Soderbergh film does, there is moments of comedy that I will say that didn't really stick the landing for me. I was more invested in the narrative and than I was with some of the comedic moments that they were trying to put, because there was a lot of comedy implemented throughout the film, and I just didn't think it really landed for me. Um, and Soderbergh's direction, even though again I kind of disagree with the choice of camera work the choice of camera that he used. Again, I don't know what type of technical stuff that he was using in this movie, but it was just quite distracting to me at some points. Um, he even with that camera that I don't like, where he places the camera is great. I love the choices that he picked for the film, and just the overall engagement from that front, direction wise, was solid. So I don't really know how to I don't want to stretch this review any further because I feel like I'd just be stretching. But um, the last thing that I would say about the film is that it has, as a mystery does, like twists and turns, and they're all solid. They're not like anything that would deflate the film or make you bored or is something that you expect coming. there's a lot of twists and turns, and they're all solid, and they all play well to those characters as well. It doesn't feel like it's just something out of left field, like like a character does a 180 or something. They all fit within their character. All the twists and turns happen, um, and benefit those characters, and in many respects. Um, and I just thought in general, with how the twists and turns that they brought, um, just really, really helped the film overall. Um, so, like I said, through a committed cast, solid twists and turns, and narrative that is investing and intriguing in the ways it needs to be, you're left with quite an entertaining mystery that never really lets down or loses its spirit. So, I would recommend you guys see this. I mean, it's on HBO Max right now. It's it's a solid film, guys. I enjoyed it a lot. I was having quite a good time with it, and um, I really liked how Soderbergh utilized this narrative. Like I said, I love how the twists and turns play to the characters. It develops them further. It doesn't like do a 180 on them and kind of deflates them in respects, or like devalues them. It actually adds to the characters in so many ways and makes them a lot more appealing and interesting to watch. So yeah, I think it all around. I just had a very fun time with this, and just was just thoroughly entertained. The word for it is entertaining. That is the best word for No Sudden Move. Is quite entertaining, and I think you should really see it. It's a really good mystery, and I think it'd be good for the family to watch as well. Maybe not like for little kids, um, but if you just want to get a group of friends together and watch something this weekend, No Sudden Move, to be honest with you, is that type of movie. It's an engaging film, and you get invested into the mystery, and it's just a fun time. It really is a fun time, guys. And I wish I wish I could like expand upon get half of the words for it, but I just had fun. It was a blast, and I think you guys will have fun with it too.